Hello, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss our latest videos. Today, we're unraveling a tale that's been shrouded in secrecy for over half a century, a manuscript that was swiftly classified by one of the world's most powerful intelligence agencies. A narrative that, some say, holds the key to understanding the end of the world. Join us as we delve deep into the mystery of the CIA's classified book on the pole shift, mass extinctions, and the true Adam and Eve story. The year was 1966. The world was in the throes of the Cold War, a time of secrets, espionage, and classified information. Amidst this backdrop, a well-known engineer named Chan Thomas released a book that would soon be enveloped in a shroud of mystery. Before the public could even get a glimpse of its contents, the CIA swiftly classified it, deeming the information within too sensitive for the world to know. For decades, this manuscript remained hidden from public view. Its existence became the stuff of legends, whispered among conspiracy theorists and those who dared to question the official narrative. But then, a few years ago, due to a Freedom of Information request, the veil of secrecy was partially lifted. Out of the original 284 pages, only 57 were released. And even these were, in the CIA's own words, sanitized. One can't help but wonder, what was so explosive in Chan Thomas's work that it warranted such extreme measures? The title of this enigmatic book? The Adam and Eve Story, The History of Cataclysms. Drawing from sources like Earth's Shifting Crust and The Path of the Pole by Charles H. Hapgood, Thomas wove a narrative that challenged our understanding of Earth's history, cataclysmic events, and the very origins of humanity. But who was Chan Thomas? A brilliant mind, an engineer by profession, and a researcher who dared to venture where few had gone before. His bio reveals a man dedicated to uncovering the truths that lay hidden beneath layers of time and secrecy. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll attempt to piece together the fragments of this manuscript, understand the theories it proposed, and uncover why it was deemed so dangerous that it had to be hidden from the world for over 60 years. The Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, is a powerful tool that allows citizens to request access to previously undisclosed records from the US government. It's a testament to the democratic principle that the public has a right to know about the workings and decisions of its government. But sometimes, what is revealed can be both astonishing and unsettling. A few years ago, a request was made under the FOIA regarding Chan Thomas's mysterious manuscript. The anticipation was palpable. Would the full contents of the book finally see the light of day? Would the world get answers to the questions that had been burning for decades? But the release was not as many had hoped. Out of the extensive 284 pages, a mere 57 were made available to the public. And these weren't the original pages. They had been sanitized, a term used by the CIA to indicate that certain information had been redacted or removed. The released pages spoke of cataclysms, pole shifts, and the cyclical nature of Earth's destructive events. But with so much information missing, it was like trying to complete a jigsaw puzzle with most of the pieces missing. Yet, even in its incomplete form, the manuscript painted a vivid picture. It spoke of Earth's crust moving, of continents sinking and rising, and of civilizations lost to time. It hinted at a history far more turbulent and dynamic than most conventional theories suggested. The revelation through FOIA was both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it confirmed the existence of the manuscript and provided a glimpse into its contents. On the other, it left readers with more questions than answers, and a thirst to know what lay in the hidden pages. The decision to keep the majority of the book classified raises an important question. What was so volatile in the remaining pages that it remains hidden even today? The phrase "end of the world" conjures up apocalyptic images of destruction, chaos, and the annihilation of life as we know it. It's a concept that has both fascinated and terrified humanity for millennia. But what if this idea wasn't just the stuff of religious prophecies or Hollywood blockbusters? What if there was a scientific basis to it? Chan Thomas, in the pages that were released, delves deep into this very notion. Drawing from his research and the works of others, like Charles H. Hapgood, author of Earth's Shifting Crust and The Path of the Pole, Thomas presents a theory that is both compelling and alarming. He speaks of cataclysms resulting from the Earth's crust moving, not over millions of years, but in sudden, violent shifts. Imagine continents sinking, oceans displaced, and massive tidal waves engulfing landmasses. This isn't a slow process of evolution but a rapid and devastating event. Thomas's manuscript suggests that these cataclysmic events are cyclical, happening every few thousand years. Evidence? Ancient civilizations that vanished without a trace, stories of great floods passed down through generations, and geological anomalies that conventional science struggles to explain. The Adam and Eve story, as presented by Thomas, is not just a biblical tale but a metaphorical recounting of humanity's survival through one such cataclysm. Adam and Eve, in this context, represent the remnants of humanity, starting anew after a global disaster. But why would such a theory be deemed so dangerous by the CIA? Is it the potential for mass panic? Or does it challenge established narratives and vested interests? The exact reasons remain shrouded in mystery. One thing is clear, though: the idea that our planet has experienced, and will likely experience again, such cataclysmic events forces us to reconsider our place in the world and the fragility of our existence. Behind every groundbreaking manuscript is an author with a story, a journey that led them to their revelations. In the case of the Adam and Eve story, that author was Chan Thomas. Chan Thomas was not just a casual researcher or a conspiracy theorist. He was a well-respected engineer and a man of science. His background gave him a unique perspective, allowing him to approach ancient myths, geological anomalies, and historical records with a critical and analytical mind. Throughout his life, Thomas exhibited an insatiable curiosity about the world around him. This curiosity led him to explore topics that many in the scientific community would shy away from. He wasn't afraid to challenge established norms and question widely accepted theories. His dedication to uncovering the truth saw him travel extensively, studying ancient civilizations, their histories, and their sudden, unexplained demises. He delved into geological records, seeking patterns and evidence that might support his growing theory of cyclical cataclysms. But Thomas wasn't just a researcher, he was also a communicator. He had a gift for taking complex ideas and presenting them in a way that was both engaging and accessible to the general public. This talent is evident in his writing, which, despite its controversial content, is compelling and thought-provoking. While the CIA's decision to classify his work has undoubtedly cast a shadow over his legacy, it has also amplified the intrigue surrounding him. Who was this man who dared to write about the end of the world, and why did his findings alarm the powers that be to such an extent? Chan Thomas's life and work serve as a testament to the power of curiosity, the importance of questioning the status quo, and the courage to seek the truth, no matter where it leads. The Central Intelligence Agency, or the CIA, is no stranger to secrets. Over the decades, they've classified countless documents, deeming them too sensitive for public consumption. But what was it about Chan Thomas's manuscript that sounded such alarm bells? The fact that the CIA felt the need to sanitize over 200 pages of the original work speaks volumes. It suggests that within those pages lay information, theories, or evidence that could potentially disrupt societal norms or challenge the status quo. One might wonder, was it the potential panic that such revelations about global cataclysms could incite? Or was it the implications of a cyclical end-of-the-world scenario that could challenge the narratives of power structures, religions, and societal beliefs? The decision to classify the book wasn't taken lightly. The CIA, in its mission to protect national security, must have seen something in Thomas's work that posed a significant threat. Was it the fear of mass hysteria, or perhaps the undermining of established scientific theories? While we can only speculate about the exact reasons, one thing is clear: the information contained in the Adam and Eve story was deemed so potent that it warranted being kept from the public eye for over half a century. The very act of classifying the book has, in many ways, given it more power. It has fueled conspiracy theories, sparked debates, and intensified the allure of the forbidden knowledge it contains. In the end, the CIA's decision to classify and later release a sanitized version of the manuscript has only deepened the mystery and intrigue surrounding Chan Thomas's revelations and the potential truths about our world's past and future. The tale of Chan Thomas's manuscript is one that intertwines mystery, history, and the ever-persistent quest for knowledge. It serves as a stark reminder of the lengths to which information can be suppressed, and the power that knowledge truly holds. While we may never fully understand the depth of the cataclysms described or the reasons behind the CIA's stringent classification, the story has ignited a flame of curiosity in many. It beckons us to question, to research, and to remain ever vigilant in our pursuit of the truth. The works of Chan Thomas, Charles H. Hapgood, and others in this field challenge us to look beyond the accepted narratives, to delve deeper into our planet's history, and to consider the cyclical nature of cataclysmic events. As we reflect on this enigmatic manuscript and the shadows of secrecy that have surrounded it, let us also remember the importance of open discourse, critical thinking, and the freedom to question. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the hidden chapters of history. If you found this story as intriguing as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our world. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.